I'm Colt Stevens from C. Stevens Gunworks. The following video you're going to see is an archive of my earlier work. Some of these earlier videos of mine have some great information that I really wanted to repost and preserve. So I hope you enjoy the content and I hope you learn something from this video. Today we're going to be talking about the CMMG 5.7x28 caliber conversion kit. This caliber conversion takes a standard AR magazine, standard frame size. You don't need small frame, you don't need large frame, just standard 5.56 lowers will do with this one. They give you, in this kit, this is a bolt and barrel conversion, if you can see this here. You got your bolt carrier group right here, and your barrel right here. This is a radial delayed blowback kit. So if you notice on here, this barrel does not have a gas port. It is just a straight barrel, no drilled ports or anything like that. And your bolt carrier looks kind of like the standard piston, the anvil type. But of course there's nothing touching that. It does it all by blowback with that locking bolt there. And also it takes the 5.7x28 magazines. These are CMMG proprietary. They sell these in a 3-pack, 40 round capacity. That's pretty good. That's 20 over your standard 5.7 pistol magazines. 10 less than your PS90, P90 magazines. You still get 40 rounds, which is very good, especially in this size. That's very good. Now they offer these kits in 3 different barrel configurations. This is the 16.1 inch barrel. And they offer it in 5 inch, 8 inch, and 16.1. This is of course a rifle conversion. The 5 inch and the 8 inch are pistol conversions. They offer this in complete firearms. They make the Mark IV is one line. They also have the Mark 5.7 in the complete firearms. They do the complete lowers assembled. I think it's only pistols, 5 inch and 8 inch in the uppers, and then they do the conversions like you see here. These ones are a little bit on the pricey side. They're about $600 to $700 depending on where you get it. For what you see here, these are about $120. This is about $5 or $6 depending on where you go. They're also notoriously hard to get a hold of. We were surprised when we saw these in stock, especially with the big panic going on right now. So we scarfed them up as soon as we saw them. As far as ballistics, 50,000 PSI, very, very high pressure cartridge. That's why they say you can't really reload 5.7x28 very reliably. The magic number is 13.9 grains of powder in that case. Can't go any more or less than that. It really has to be right at 13.9. Especially with that much pressure, you got to be very consistent with your loading. Some data we found: a 10-inch test barrel out of a P90 SBR. 23 grain goes at 2,800 feet per second with 400 foot-pounds of energy. These are FMJ, by the way. And 31 grain at 2350 FPS and 395 foot-pounds of energy. They also had one that was ejected hollow point, 28 grains at 2350 and 344 foot-pounds. Nowadays, this year actually, they have the Ruger 5.7. Spear is actually coming out with a gold dot hollow point load. We don't have the specs on that, but that is coming out this year. So something to keep in mind with that. All right, and then we're back. This is the 5.7x28 conversion kit fully installed. We've got a Franklin Armory binary turbo lower, the BFS3 that we've modeled on here just for comparison. This is the barrel. This is the original tube that it came out of. We've got the 16-inch barrel pre-installed here with the bolt carrier in here. You can see this is the low mass bolt carrier. A little bit stiff. We've got it in the stand. You can see here. Low mass. Very nice weight. It's not got a lot to it. And it turned out very well. Of course, it takes the 1/2x28 threads on this barrel. We've modeled it with the Silencer Co. Sparrow suppressor on here, which is also 1/2x28, which it is rated for 5.7x28, so you can actually shoot it with the Sparrow. Sparrow is not rated for 5.56, but being that this is 5.7x28, it is rated for that, so you can go with that. That's a nice feature. I imagine with the binary turret, it'd be quite a blast to shoot that. It turned out really well. This upper has the BCM Camware Alpha 13-inch rail key mod installed, and they look real nice with that barrel. That turns out very well. So that's all I have for you today. Check the link in the description, and please like and subscribe.